Guys, you don't have to type. You guys should speak. If you have a mic on your computer, you can feel free to speak. Don't be shy, all right? So let's jump into real quick about what we do because I've already had a few questions of people saying, oh, what do you ask? What are the leads about? Or what kind of lead gen is this? What do you guys do? Right? So Clever Marketing is a digital advertising agency with the sole purpose of helping businesses find new customers through various digital platforms, including Facebook, Google, YouTube, and Instagram. All right. So let's talk about real quick about what we do. All right. So we create these things called social ads. These ads are the things you'll see on Facebook, like a sponsored Facebook post, a sponsored Instagram post, a sponsored post on YouTube or Google, like that 5-second video you guys see on YouTube before you're watching whatever video you search, right? So we create those ads that's driving this targeted traffic over to this thing called a landing page, right? Landing page is designed to capture their information, to generate them as a lead by offering something of value in exchange for their information. Once we capture their information, we offer them something even better to take action right now. So let me show you an example on this next page here. So here's the social ad. Pretend this social ad is for a dentist and it's offering a voucher for a free teeth whitening. So they see an ad on Facebook or Google or whatever, and it's saying, hey, go to this page and download this voucher to get a free teeth whitening, right? For them to download that teeth whitening, they go over to this landing page and they need to provide us with their name, their email, and their phone number to download the voucher. So we just captured their information and we generated them as a lead. Once they fill in their information, they get redirected over to this thing called the thank you page, where it's that second call to action. So it's, hey, if you call in the next 15 minutes and book your teeth whitening appointment, we'll throw in a free electric toothbrush. You see how that ad came from this end to collecting their information to actually getting them to call the business and schedule their appointment for the whitening? That's what we want to do, right? We want to help businesses get more customers. So what social platforms do we run ads on? We run them on Facebook, we run them on Instagram, on YouTube, and Google, which I kind of already discussed. But if people are asking you certain types of questions, this just gets you a little more familiar of what we do. All right. So there'll be a recording of this too, so you guys can listen to this after a few times. So what's your role? You're responsible for booking qualified appointments. All right. Qualified appointments with businesses who are interested in marketing and lead generation. So you want to be calling to these businesses that we're going to be providing you guys lists to, right? And you are going to use these scripts that we have made to help secure these appointments. And at the end of this, I'm going to go and show you guys how to actually book an appointment, because I know a few of you have already tried to book an appointment and it was absolutely atrocious. I'm sorry to say. So your goal of the call, right? You want to be clear, to the point, and you want to be friendly. You don't want to sound salesy, or you don't want to sound, you don't want to come off the wrong way, right? You want to be friendly and be clear and precise of what you're talking to. You want to get the name of the person we're going to be speaking with. So if you're talking to the assistant or to the gatekeeper, right? Whoever, the receptionist is at the time, and her name is Jocelyn or whatever, and we're trying to speak with John, and John owns the company. When the goal of that call is to figure out who the decision maker is and book an appointment with John, right? We don't want to speak to Jocelyn. We want to speak to John. He's the decision maker. Your goal of the call is also to make sure they fully understand what this appointment is going to be about. So if you're booking them for a follow-up call, they have to fully know when we get on the call with them that we're going to be talking about marketing and lead generation, right? If they got on the phone and they're like, oh, well, I had this person call me and they said something about lead generation and they're going to call you back later, like, that doesn't count as a qualified appointment, right? So don't focus on the volume at first. Focus on some of the quality, and the volume will come in the long run. I'm telling you. And just make sure they're going to be available when you schedule them in that time, guys. You don't know how many times I call someone at the scheduled time and they don't pick up. So at the end, once you schedule him, hey, just double checking, John's good for 2 p.m., right? Oh, yeah, so I'm going to schedule John in for 2. He's good for 2 p.m. on Tuesday? And get him to say yes like 3 or 4 times so they feel like shit if they don't show up to the call, all right? Like that's literally how you want to literally announce it kind of. So let's cover a few common questions you're probably going to get asked on the phone before they go ahead and book the appointment. So one question is, what type of marketing is it? All right, so how are you going to overcome these type of questions? So let's do one by one. What type of marketing is it? I would probably go back with another question, something like this. I could say, you could ask them a question. Well, hey, Jocelyn, just go back to the receptionist. Hey, Jocelyn, let me ask you a question. What type of marketing are you currently doing? Right? You see how we reversed the tables on there? They're asking us a question. We answered with a question. And then she's going to be like, oh, well, we do cold calling and we do, door-to-door sales and we post banners and blah, blah, blah. We have a billboard, whatever, right? And then if they say, hey, what type of marketing is? You just say, hey, listen, Jocelyn, I'm not the marketing expert, but I'd love to get you in touch with my boss, Pierce, who's going to tell you about how he's been helping roofers all across North America generate an additional $50,000 a month in roof sales, right? You didn't even tell her what type of marketing is. You just said, hey, listen, I'm not the marketing expert, but I'd love to get someone on the phone with you guys to answer your questions, to tell you what type of marketing it is, right? So super easy how to direct that question. Next one, how do you generate leads? How do you generate your leads? One, you could literally just go out and answer this question. Say, hey, we use various forms of digital advertising to generate these, exclusive referrals. Or you just say the exact same thing. Hey, listen, I'm not the lead generation expert, but I'd love to get you on the call with my boss, Pierce, who has, helped tons of roofing companies generate an additional $50,000 a month in roof sales, right? See how we're transitioning into the close as they're asking us questions. Well, hey, how much does it cost? Cool. We're looking for lead gen. How much is it? Right? They said it right off the bat. Hey, well, listen, I'm not the expert in marketing and cost and everything, but what I'd love to do, and it's the exact same answer, guys. What I'd love to do is get Pierce on the phone and talk to you about costs and what they're doing to generate these leads. He's helped X amount of businesses generate an additional $50,000 a month in roof sales. How does it work? What do you guys think my answer is going to be to that? Same thing I've been saying in the last 3 questions, right? Hey, listen, I'm not exactly sure of how the whole entire process and system works, but I'd love to get you on the phone with a marketing expert, and my boss named Pierce, and he's going to break down how he's helped other roofing companies using the exact same process generate an additional $50,000 a month in roof sales. Does that make sense for you guys so far? If it does, type yes in the chat or type something, say something. Sorry, Laura, you were actually muted on our end. I'm going to unmute you there. I don't know why that was a thing, even though it's not letting me. One sec, guys. I'm jumping back to the meeting. I want to see all of you type yes before I'm moving on to the next step. Must be open somewhere. Where is this meeting? It's not letting me go back to it. There we go. That's okay. Thea, can you hear me? I want to see a yes from you before I move on. I'm not moving on until I see a yes from you. You guys understand what I was just saying there?
Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Who's this?
I'm Connie.
Connie, what's up?
I just...
Do you understand what I'm saying so far, Connie?
I do, yes.
Okay. Laura, yourself, do you understand?
Yeah, I'm actually just wondering, do you find that people ask one or more of these questions and get annoyed with the fact that we aren't giving them an answer and we keep kind of skirting around the question?
Yeah, it's gonna happen. People are always gonna, have objections. You're not 100% of the people you talk to are gonna have a sunny, disposition towards being called about having, marketing services. So some people, yeah, they're not going to be happy that you're not giving them an answer. But the point is that the answer Pierce is telling you to give them is saying how, you're basically pointing out the value that we provide, right? So we've helped roofing companies generate over 100K in revenue in a month, additionally on top of whatever efforts you're currently doing, right? So when I say that to a roofer, when he asks about the price, usually his objection about price goes away because all he hears is revenue, right? He hears revenue, revenue, revenue. So the point is that, yeah, sure, some people are probably going to, be a little put off by the fact that you're not going into detail about it. At the same time, though, most of the people you're going to be calling are not the decision maker. And, that being said, a secretary doesn't know much. Even if you were to say a price, she's just passing that on anyway. So she's not going to really know too much about what their limit is in price, regardless. She's just asking the question to pass on the information. So you're not, from that kind of person, you're not going to hear so much of an objection. If you're on the phone with a decision maker, which will be very unlikely because most of the time a business owner is not going to answer the phone of the office phone. In that case, but if for some reason you do get on the phone with that person, that's when you might see that person object because they are very interested in those details. At the end of the day, what you're trying to say is you're not that person. You are basically just an appointment setter. And you're passing on that person.
Think about it this way.
The person who does have the ability to answer, right? Think of it like this. Would you answer a question?
I understand. I'm just wondering, in terms of those statistics, like for example, the roofing, are we given those statistics if we're calling X amount of roofers, let's say? Are you guys giving us, we do this amount of month so we can tell?
I'll show you in the
that's all in kind of the script and in the portal as well.
Okay.
Think about it this way. If your car broke down and you're on the phone with a friend, are you going to ask them, hey, do you know how to repair this thing in my car? They're going to be like, no, but let me get you on the phone with someone who knows how to.
Yeah.
Right. So let's talk about getting past the gatekeeper. And I'm going to jump back in and just say this because I don't think she heard them and she can hear me now. There's certain type of questions they're going to ask you. And the answer you want to do, and I could write that answer, I'll put it into the script, is, hey, listen, if they ask you what type of marketing it is, I'm not the marketing expert, but I'd love to pass you over to my boss, Pierce, who can show you how they've helped other roofers generate an additional $50,000 a month in new roof sales. How do you guys generate leads? Hey, listen, I'm not the lead generation expert, but I'd love to pass you on to an expert who can teach you more about how they're generating leads. How much does it cost? Exact same thing, right? Super easy, but I'll write it out for you guys at the end of the thing. So here's getting past the gatekeeper, right? Because most of the time you're going to be talking to the secretary on the phone and not the owner. So your job is to book the call with the decision maker / owner. I don't care about Jocelyn, the receptionist. I don't want to talk to her. I want to talk to John, who owns the company, who makes the decisions. So your goal is to get the decision maker's name, their phone number, and their email so we can book the appointment with him. Hey, Jocelyn, so I'm going to be booking an appointment with John. What's his email? Okay, great. And his best phone number to reach him at? Awesome. So I'm going to send him over an email with a notification to accept the calendar. Is he going to be able to accept that? Yes, perfect. Okay, great. Thanks so much. Talk to you then. Boom. Super easy. And then we talk about what counts as a qualified appointment, right? So if you have the person's name we will be speaking with, you have the correct phone number and name of business, you put your employee number down properly, they're aware that the call is for marketing and lead generation, and you leave notes about what you guys spoke with on the call. So for an example, spoke with the receptionist named Jocelyn. She told me about the owner. His name is Joe, and they've been doing some billboard advertising for the last 3 months. So then I know when I get on the phone, okay, Jocelyn, the receptionist named Jocelyn, I'm speaking with Joe, and they run billboard ads, right? And a lot of people, like, the more notes you give us, the better qualified appointment that's going to be. So after every call, if you book that appointment, make sure to leave notes in the note section. If you guys aren't leaving notes there, then we don't know. We don't know what we're doing. So let's jump over the portal real quick. I'm going to jump over there. I'm going to show you guys actually how to book an appointment. No, I'm going to do it inside the thing. Let me just close some of these tabs. One second here, guys. All right. So this is the employer portal, right? You guys are obviously all familiar with this because you've been in it and you watched the trainings in here. So right here where it says booking appointments with team leaders, you're going to see three people's name. My name, Ryan's name, and Fahad's name. So these are your team leaders. So I'm just going to do an example for me, but based on your team leaders, you're going to book the appointment on their name. So if I'm talking the phone and Jocelyn's like, yeah, you know, Joe's ready to talk. Let's do it, blah, 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 blah. I click my name and I scroll down and it tells me select a day. So I say, hey, Jocelyn, what day is Joe available? Hey, he's good on Tuesday, August 18th. Okay, great. Click Tuesday. And just confirming, you said what time? 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? Yes? Okay, awesome. Confirm that time. Okay, Jocelyn. And the person's name Pierce will be speaking with is Joe whatever. His name's Joe. If they don't have last name, doesn't matter. Joe Sadie. All right. Okay, awesome. And I'm just going to send over Joe a calendar invite. Is there an email address I can go ahead and send that to? Okay, Joe at roofingbusiness.com. Okay, great. And what is the best number to reach Joe at? It's 647-400-6413. Awesome. Quick question, Jocelyn. Do you guys know if you're currently doing any marketing online? And she's going to say yes or no. She's like, oh, no, we're not. Okay, awesome. The employee number. So that's whatever employee number we gave you. So, okay, here, say pretend I'm employee number 1212. That's my employee number, right? I put that in there. Conversation details. These are the notes. Spoke with Jocelyn, the receptionist. Scheduled call with John. I'm actually going to add something in here so you can put their website name or the business name as well. Spoke with Jocelyn, the receptionist. Scheduled a call with John. She mentioned they were doing billboard and newspaper ads and no digital advertising. Or like she mentioned they buy leads online, or you know, anything that you guys talked about, you write this on here. Okay, ready? Boom. Scheduled event. There you go. Done. Meeting is scheduled properly, and then you can move on to the next person. Was that simple enough for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So real quick, let's jump into a few questions, and after this, I want to do a quick run through. Do you guys have any questions right now?
No.
All right. So why don't we do this?
I have a question.
What's up?
If we do get the secretary and then they ask whether they can ask their boss to call us back, do we give them a number to call us back? Like,
yeah, you could give them my number to call back.
Oh, okay. But that doesn't mean it's an appointment then, right?
If they call me back and I get on the phone with them and I say, hey, listen, who did I talk to? And they said, hey, I spoke to this person, then of course it's an appointment.
Okay. All right.
Also, if they ask and they're like, hey, this sounds pretty cool, can you send me some more information? So you just send more information tab. You click this button. And you say, no problem. Who would you like me to send the invitation? Oh, Joe? Okay, here's Joe. What's Joe's email? joe@roofingbusiness.com. If I click send email now, it's automatically going to send Joe an email with videos of explaining what we do in more detail. So instead of you guys trying to explain it to them, let the videos do the work, right? So if they want more information, simply go to this page and just send this email to whatever email they want more information to. So let's jump over to the cold call scripts real quick because I forgot. I changed them up a bit. So here's what you guys are actually going to be saying on the phone. Hey, how's it going? My name's Pierce. How are you doing today? And then, they'll say, hey, I'm doing great. Thanks, blah, 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 blah. Hey, quick question for you. I'm not sure if you can help me out, but do you guys offer roof repair and replacements? And then obviously they're going to be like, yes, because they're a roofing company. Yeah, of course you do. Well, hey, awesome. We get about 20 to 40 people per month who are looking to get their roof repaired and replaced. And we're looking for a roofer in wherever the city is. So say we're targeting roofers in Toronto. Hey, we're looking for a roofer in Toronto to refer them to. Do you guys have the in-house ability to handle more roofing appointments? Most of the time, they're going to say yes. If they say no, then honestly, at that point, it's like, hey, no worries. I appreciate the time for you jumping on the phone. Because if they don't want more roofing appointments, then there's no point in trying to, book an appointment for that. But like 99% of the time, they're going to be like, yeah, of course we have the in-house ability to handle more roofing appointments. Then all you say, awesome. This is what I would love to do. I'm just calling on behalf of my boss, Pierce, but I'd love to schedule time to chat where he can go into further detail of how we are generating these live exclusive referrals on a monthly basis. What would be a good time that I could schedule a call for Joe, right? What would be a good call I can get Joe on the phone with Pierce and we can talk? Oh, hey, well, Joe's free on Tuesday at 3:00. So then you just jump over and she's telling you this information. And you jump over here and you're back in here. And you say, okay, Jocelyn, so you said Tuesday at 3:00, right? Hey, Jocelyn, by the way, you guys currently marketing any online right now? Okay, awesome. And your business website is? Great. And then notes on the call, boom, scheduled in, you're good to go, right? Second one is very similar, but it's a little different. So you guys, whatever preference you guys like, you can try both these scripts out, but they both work. So this first name is, hey, how's it going? My name's Pierce. How you doing today? Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, blah, 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 blah. Hey, listen, I've taken a look at what you're currently doing for marketing and lead generation, and I have a few things I'd love to show you that I'm sure will boost your results. And then they're going to respond something like, okay, well, what is it? Like, how can you boost my results? What are you talking about kind of thing? And then you kind of just say, hey, listen, well, I'm not the marketing expert, but I'd love to schedule a call with Pierce, who has been helping multiple roofing companies across North America generate an additional $50,000 to $100,000 a month through a variety of proven digital marketing strategies. What would be a good time that I could schedule a call for Pierce to chat with Joe? Hey, it's Wednesday 3. Okay, let me jump over and let me check out my calendar and see what times I got available. Okay, Monday, great, 2:15, great, awesome. Hey, are you currently marketing online? All right, what's Joe's best number to reach out to him? Okay, what's Joe's email? Awesome. Conversation details. Spoke with this person, scheduled with Bob. They, this is what they're currently doing for marketing. They do traditional advertising. Boom, schedule event. You're good to go. So these scripts I'm going to re-update, and they're going to be inside right here where it says appointment setting scripts. You click this, and then you literally click download my script, and the page is going to open with the scripts right here. These are the old ones here, but I'm going to update you guys with the new ones, and we can go from there. So do you guys have any questions so far?
No.
Okay. So right now, what I want to do is a practice run through. So I'm going to pretend to be a business owner, and you're going to call me, and you're going to try to run through this process. So who wants to go first? You want me to decide? All right.
We don't really have a choice. There's only like 2, 3 of us.
I know. There's 3 of you. All right, Connie, you're up first. I'm choosing you.
Okay, sure.
And I know, let me pull up the scripts on my screen so you could actually see them.
Okay. Hello?
So I'll go, hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Pierce.
Well, you don't know Pierce is calling because you're probably just calling a business, right?
Right. Doesn't the list usually have like the boss's name on it?
It depends. Like the list may have a name and then the list may just have the name of the company.
Okay.
So most of the time, if you're ringing and saying ring, 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 I'm going to be like, hello, Pierce speaking with blah, 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 blah. Pierce speaking with Roofers Businesses. How's it going? You're going to say, hi, how's it going? My name's Connie. How are you doing today? "Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks. How about you? Hey, quick question. Not sure if you can help me out, but do you guys offer roof repair and replacements?" But yeah, of course we do. Awesome. Well, hey, listen, we get about 20 to 40 people per month who are looking to get their roof repaired and replaced. And we're looking for a roofer in Toronto to refer them to. Do you guys have the in-house ability to handle more roofing appointments? Yeah, of course we do. We've actually been looking for more roofing appointments. Awesome. Well, this is what I'd love to do for you. I'm just calling on behalf of my boss, Pierce, but I'd love to schedule in a time where we can chat in more detail of how they're generating these live exclusive referrals on a monthly basis. What would be a good time for me to schedule an appointment with you guys? And then, they're going to be, oh, this time, blah, 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 right?
Okay.
So let's go through it again. Ring, ring. Hello, how's it going? Pierce speaking.
Hi, my name is Connie. How is it going today?
I'm doing great, Connie. How about yourself?
Oh, pretty good. Thank you. I actually have a question for you. I'm not sure if you can help me out, but I hope you can.
Yeah, sure. What's going on?
I was just wondering, do you guys offer roof repair and replacements?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, we get about 20 to 40 people per month who are looking to get their roof repaired and replaced. And we're looking for a roofer in Oshawa to refer to them. Do you guys have the in-house ability to handle more roofing appointments?
Right now, yeah, we could handle a few more a month.
Awesome. This is what I would like to do. I'm just calling on behalf of my boss, Pierce Grimes, but I'd love to schedule a time to chat where he can go into further detail of how we're generating these live exclusive referrals on a monthly basis. What would be a good time that I could schedule for him to call you?
Hey, quick question, Connie. So how do you guys generate these leads?
Hey, listen, I'm not entirely sure. I can set you up for a call with Pierce. He's a marketing expert. I believe he can break down what he does exactly. I can ask him to give you a call so you know more details.
Okay, sure. So that was not bad. And hey, you're gonna get better over time. It sounded a little robot-y. Like you don't want to just try to read the script exactly like what it says, word for word.
Right.
You just want to kind of be genuine with it, and like even if you get a little off topic and you don't say the right thing, it's you don't have to say, hey, how are you doing? And then you don't have to say, I'm not sure if you can, hey, I got a quick question for you. You don't have to say, I'm not sure you can help me out and read word for word. Just try to sound like it's genuine and it's coming from you and you're not just reading from a piece of paper.
Right.
And I think it'll work pretty well. But that was a pretty good first try. Let's try
Thank you.
Laura, let's try you now.
Okay.
Ring, ring. Hello, Pierce speaking.
Hi, my name's Laura. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
Good. I actually have a question for you.
Sure. What's going on?
You guys offer roof repair and replacements?
Yeah, we do.
Awesome. We actually get about 20 to 40 people a month who are looking to get their roof repaired and replaced. We're actually looking for a roofer in Toronto to refer them to. Do you guys have the in-house ability to handle more roofing appointments?
Right now, we have the ability to handle a few more. Why? What's going on?
Awesome. So I'm just calling on behalf of my boss, Pierce. I'd love to schedule a time to chat where he can go over further detail of how we're generating these live exclusive referrals on a monthly basis. What would be a good time that I could schedule for him to call you?
Hey, quick question, Laura. Is this like you guys are generating leads? How are you doing the marketing?
Yeah, so I'm actually not the marketing expert. I'm calling on behalf of Pierce, but he would love to talk to you about that. And I can also send you some more information if you'd like.
Okay, cool. Sure, yeah, I guess we could schedule an appointment.
Okay, awesome.
So then that's where you have to now take control of the conversation. And if they're like, yeah, it just has to schedule an appointment, then you're going to be like, that was good, by the way. It was really good. Then you're kind of like, okay, awesome, Pierce. So what would be a good day first question I'd maybe ask was, awesome. So who will I be scheduling the appointment with? Who will Pierce be speaking with?
Okay.
And then they're going to be like, oh, you're going to be speaking with this person. Okay, great. So which day and time would be preferred for, Jeff or whatever the person's name is? Okay, this time? All right, awesome. And quick question, Pierce. Are you guys currently doing any marketing online right now? No, you're not? Okay, no problem. You're filling out the Calendly link as you're doing this, right? Okay, awesome. So I know you said I'm going to be speaking with Jeff. Is there a preferred email and number that I can reach out to him? One is just going to be to schedule the calendar or to schedule the meeting. And two, it's just a personal number I may call. If not, that's no problem. We can call this number as well and ask for Jeff. And they're going to give you a question like, yeah, here's Jeff's cell phone, or no, just call this number and, say you have a meeting with Jeff. Okay, awesome. Well, I appreciate your time. Thanks so much. And you'll be hearing from Pierce at this day and this time. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye. Right. So right as you get through this, and I can kind of make this so there's not as wordy, and say, awesome. Hey, I'm just calling on behalf of Pierce. I'd love to schedule a chat where you can go in further detail of how we're generating these live exclusive leads. I'll just do that. What would be a good time to chat? Right. And then once they basically say they're ready to schedule the appointment, that's when you take over you're in control now, right? They already said yes to you. So you're like, okay, great. So Pierce, who am I going to be speaking with on the phone? Hey, you're going to be speaking with Bob. Okay, great. And what's Bob's email? Just so I can send him over an email so he gets a link to the calendar so it automatically updates. Okay, his email is this. Awesome. And Bob, should I reach Bob on his personal cell phone, or should I call the business? Hey, yeah, here's Bob's phone. Okay, awesome. Throw down the phone number. Hey, by the way, Pierce, you guys currently doing any marketing online? Yes, no? Okay, great. Boom, and then leave some notes on the call. So I'm going to add in the spot where you can put just their business name. So I'll put the person we're speaking with, the business name, phone number, email, so on and so forth. But does that kind of make sense to you guys? Do you think you're going to have a better idea moving forward for booking these calls?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any questions you wanted to ask me right now? Did you guys want to try to do a few more practices, or do you think you got it?
I think I got it.
I think it's okay.
Okay. Do you guys all have lists right now?
No.
Like the Excel list?
Like lists of businesses, their names and their phone numbers?
No.
No?
I think you emailed it to me before. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Do you know what list I emailed you? Is this Connie speaking, or is this Laura?
I'm Connie.
Okay. You guys just sound similar, that's why.
Oh, okay. You sent me a roofing Excel sheet.
Yeah, it probably has a list. So you already have a list. You haven't started, right?
No.
Okay. So stick with that list. I'll get over a list to Laura and Thea here. And what we can do is once you guys have that list, we can go ahead and start making some calls tomorrow. Does that sound good?
Sure.
All right, cool. And then after that, we can probably jump back on a call on Monday, and we can do something similar to this, but we'll keep it a little shorter, maybe 15, 20 minutes. And you guys are probably going to, have some questions, because you're going to be like, well, hey, Pierce, I called, X amount of people, and these were most of the responses I got, or these are usually what they're saying. How do I overcome that? How do I get by that? And we'll kind of keep gearing you guys in the right direction until it's, and basically brainwash in your brain where you're going to be able to book 5-6 appointments an hour. One of our best appointment setters is booking about 5 to 6 appointments an hour. To put that into consideration, getting paid $15 per appointment, if you book 5 appointments in an hour, That's $75.
So you want to meet again tomorrow, right?
No meet tomorrow. I'm going to hand you guys the list. You guys can go out and start trying these scripts and calling these businesses and trying to set appointments. For now, just set appointments under me, under Pierce, all right? And then on Monday, after you guys have made some calls on the Friday, tomorrow, we can basically just say, hey, we can jump on. I'll just say, hey, guys, how have the calls been? And you're going to be like, a lot of people are asking me this question. They're telling me to do this, or they're not interested or whatever. And we're going to try to figure out and break down what's going on and why you're not booking more appointments so we can get you guys booking more appointments.
I'm honestly not available tomorrow because I have a flight tomorrow. Can I do it on the weekend instead?
So what I would do is if you could start on Monday in the morning, that would be better. The only reason I say that is because businesses probably aren't open on the weekends. If they are, maybe roofing businesses are. You know what? They probably open on Saturday. So if you wanted to give it a shot on Saturday, that's no problem.
Okay.
Same with the other two guys. If you guys aren't available tomorrow, that's no problem. Like I said, we're flexible hours here. So yeah, just try to make some calls before Monday, and then we'll all regroup on Monday and we'll go from there. All right.
Zoom meeting on Monday or an individual phone call? Because I work Mondays, so I'm not available to.
That's fine. We can just do an individual call.
Okay.
All right, guys.
All right,
guys. Well, I appreciate you guys jumping on here. Good luck with the calls and reach out to me. You guys have my email, my phone number if you have any questions, and I will go ahead and send you two guys the list, and we'll go from there.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, guys. We'll see you soon. Good luck. Take care.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
bye.
bye.